Trust my luck to follow the professional laugh doctor. She even scored herself a standing ovation. Sue, thank you. By any measure, you are truly exuberant. In fact, look, let me just get out my trusty measure of exuberance here and run it over all of these women. Look at that. Margaret, 10 out of 10. Jenny, definitely a 10. Sue, I don't think my measure's long enough, love.
Oh, God.
All along, they've been impressing us with their maturity and savvy, as well as their energy and enthusiasm. I started my journey at 22. I'd read Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. I dreamt that one day I could leave my bank job and perhaps raise a family without the pressures that my parents faced financially. I made an appointment with a financial planner, and beforehand I took a moment to write out my goals, one of which was to retire at 30. The financial planner looked over his glasses at me and scoffed, "What on earth are you going to do retiring at 30? Spend more time travelling, more time on myself, maybe have kids, save the world?" He said, "Buy some managed funds and some Coles Myer shares so you get a discount when you shop." Get a gold credit card to earn frequent flyer points so you could go on a free holiday like the one he'd just come back from. No joke, this was his real financial advice. So how did I manage to get myself from there to my first million at 28 and retire at 30? Well, it sure as hell wasn't listening to the mature and savvy, was it? Like they said, I wasn't good at spiking at volleyball. It's a height thing. Think of what my Coles Myer shares be worth now. Oh, that's right, it's a delisted company. It clearly wasn't my maturity that got me there either. As my grade 4 teacher at Sandgate State Primary School, Mr. Fitzgerald, said, I was exhibiting maturity back then. Given that I was born 2 weeks late, weighing 9 pounds 11 ounces, God knows how my poor mother pushed me out. Sorry, Mum. I was exhibiting signs of maturity at birth. And it wasn't my savvy that got me there either. I didn't know how to start a business, how to get an ABN, market myself, get clients, let alone how to make $1 million. What got me there was my exuberance and my youth. Giving it a go, I knew no boundary. If someone told me I couldn't do something, I outmanaged by moving on and around them until I find the answer. Over the years, I've acquired experience and savvy, but quite frankly, experience alone is not enough. If I'd lost my mojo like Lara did, there is no way I would ever have achieved what I achieved. Exuberance is the key ingredient to managing any situation. So if I retired at 30, I did sell my first business at 4:45 on my 30th birthday. What am I still doing working as a mortgage broker, I hear you ask? Well, I miss contributing to others. I missed being involved in people's lives. So I started up another business. I help people invest in real estate and to understand their emotional relationship with money. Sometimes I see people who are just getting their lives under control. Maybe they've lost a lot of weight. Maybe they've lost their husbands through death or divorce. Sure, I give them my experience and the maturity, and I obviously understand their circumstances. But the only way that I make a difference and outmanage my competitors is by giving them my energy and enthusiasm. And when they see that, they can see that anything is possible. One of the most inspirational leaders of our time is Barack Obama. No one has come into such high office with things in such bad shape. Wars everywhere, global economic meltdown, and a health and education system failing. All inherited from the more mature and savvy. Obama has ditched his jacket and tie, rolled up his sleeves, and got about doing what he has to do without being frozen by the fear of the monumental task ahead of him. Obama has fresh perspectives, new ideas. He is going to outmanage by making tough political decisions with less regard for losing favour with large business and more regard for the people who voted him in the first place. A living example that experience alone is not enough. As Caitlin said, exuberance is a positive and enabling quality that is neither irrational nor irresponsible. It is a vitality and volunteering your time to help solve some of the most daunting problems. Many Australian communities have been devastated by natural disasters. As a community, we can manage ourselves out of the depths of despair, rebuild and grow with a new level of energy and commitment. Experience alone will not be enough. I'll stand aside now and let you be amazed by Jenny's achievements and her maturity and savvy. But you listen out for the exuberance. That's the multiplier effect, and she'll have a bucket load of it.